my name is Caitlin, and today I'm going to show you how to do a back walkover. To first demonstrate what a back walkover is, that's how you do a back walkover. Back walkovers are typically seen in dance such as jazz, acro, floor acro, gymnastics, cheerleading, and circus training. The back walkover is typically in choreography. It can go from one dance move directly into that, so it's not just always by itself. It doesn't take a beginner. I mean, it takes someone who's a little more advanced than a beginner to learn how to do that. It's not a super easy move that anyone can just do. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of training. So, first you should always wear something that's tight-fitting, such as tights and dance shoes and a dance leotard, and you should always have your hair up so that's out of your face. And you have to stretch a lot to do a back walkover because you're shifting your weight from just your feet to your wrists, and you're flipping backwards. So you have to have a lot of coordination, balance, and strength. So I'm going to have Courtney show us how we properly stretch. Okay, so to first properly stretch, you want to touch your toes and try to bring your face in as close as possible to your knees so you can stretch your spine and your legs and your feet. In most dance classes, they do this they do about 30 minutes of stretching, but for this I would do about 10 minutes since it's just by itself. So, and then Courtney's going to show us how we go into straddle, which is a technical dance move. And you're going to go from one side to the other side to the center, and you're going to hold in the center just to stretch your spine as much as you can. Now Courtney's going to bring her feet together and just point and flex. Point and flex as you point your toes and flex your feet back so you can stretch out your ankles. And you want to roll your ankles out and roll your ankles in. And next, you want to make sure you always stretch your wrists because your weight's going to be shifted onto mainly your wrists. So you want to roll your wrists outwards and roll your wrists inwards. And then because your weight's going to be on your arms a lot too, you're going to want to stretch your arms from side to the other side to behind your head and then behind your head again. Now if you can't do it I first day, which is go from the standing position into a back bend, which is the bridge, then you can always learn from the floor. And from the floor, you lay on the floor. You're gonna put your feet in this triangle so that they can just pop you up, and you're gonna put your arms behind your head about 2 or 3 inches just away from your ears. Then you're gonna push up and bring your spine bring your belly button up towards the ceiling. And this is called a bridge. This is the main move before you kick over. Now if you can't always do a bridge by yourself, because if you're that much of a beginner, then what you're going to do is have someone spot you or assist you. So to be an assistant or to be assisted, you hold their spine and you push it up for them and you hold it for them so that they can learn to know what it feels like to shift their weight onto their hands and their feet. Then you can slowly put them back down. And the next move from the floor is right before you're going to bring your leg all the way over. So Corey's going to show us how from the floor. She's going to go up into her bridge, and then she's going to point her foot to be ready to kick over. That's the second move. Okay, you can go down. Okay? And it's a lot of practice. The back bend is probably the most important. That takes a lot of practice to hold and then shift your weight on. But once you get the hang of it, then you can go into the third step, which is kicking over. To kick over, you're going to just the faster you do it, the easier it is because the more momentum you get to throw yourself back. But you're going to just shift your weight onto one foot and just pop your foot up and throw throw one foot over and your other foot should follow. And you can land this way, which is stacked, or you can land your feet together. Sometimes you're going to land releve, or you can land flat. Either way, it's correct. So I'm going to show you finally what it looks like once you've done the most advanced way, which is from the top, meaning standing, instead of on the floor, going back. Thank you.